So a while back when I was bored and unemployed, I decided to reorganize my physical media collection because I'm lame. And I decided to sort it the worst I could possibly manage by making it super specific. Like, oh, you want to watch a movie? Okay, do you want it on 4K, Blu-ray, or DVD? Okay, is it live action or is it animated? Okay, was it domestic or is it a foreign film? It makes it incredibly difficult to find anything. Then I decided to sort it by release order, and I thought that would be a pretty interesting movie marathon. I thought that it would be interesting not only because you get to see the evolution of film, but you also get a good idea of what your tastes are, what you gravitate towards, what you like and dislike, why you own pixels for some reason. But then I had a thought to make it even worse by adding in all of my TV shows. Not just the seasons, watching individual episodes by release order. So I spent an entire day putting my entire physical collection into a spreadsheet, and I have created the worst movie marathon possible. Obviously, this wouldn't be an actual marathon. This would be like over the course of a year, and you would have to abandon watching anything else. Though for each person, this will vary. For me, it was even worse because I have a large physical media collection. For ground rules, I chose the date a film first released in theaters in the US, unless it's a foreign film, then their first release in the country of origin, and the air date of individual episodes. Anything with the same date can be interchanged. I also stuck with my physical media collection because streaming is a rabbit hole we do not need to go down. Now, it's already pretty interesting doing it in release order, because you'll often get a whiplash of quality and tone. Like, right after watching The Great Muppet Caper, it's time for The Evil Dead. Or there's this delightful lineup of Beetlejuice into My Neighbor Totoro, into Akira, into Who Framed Roger Rabbit, into Heathers, into Kiki's Delivery Service. You'll also get moments where films in the same franchise are ridiculously far apart. Like in between Back to the Future Part 1 and 2, you have to watch 11 different movies. Or like with Home Alone 1 and 2, you have to watch Army of Darkness and 43 episodes of The Simpsons. And now we get into the real torture of this marathon. It starts off easy with less going on. With after watching Citizen Kane and Alice in Wonderland, you then watch all of Wacky Races. But once you start getting into 20 seasons of The Simpsons on DVD, you're gonna have to start binging episodes. But once you get to season 5, it just goes off the rails. Because when this was airing, another show just started up. Duckman. Duckman is a great show. If you haven't heard of it, definitely check it out. But here, you have to start alternating episodes of Duckman and The Simpsons. So you'll watch an episode or two of The Simpsons, then you have to switch over to Duckman, then The Simpsons, then back to Duckman, then Simpsons, then Duckman, then Simpsons, then Duckman, then The Mask, then Simpsons and Duckman again. And if you go on long enough, you add Neon Genesis Evangelion into the mix. So now it goes Simpsons, Ava, Duckman, Simpsons, Ava, Duckman. You'll go from this to this.
You let your down, and thrust your pelvis, and thrust your pelvis, and thrust your pelvis, and thrust your pelvis,
That's not even mentioning having to get up and change the DVD after every episode. Or you just have multiple DVD players plugged in that you just like HDMI switch. I don't know. Shut up. Both are very inconvenient. It's the tonal whiplash that really gets to me. You know what would pair well with Cowboy Bebop? The Simpsons Season 10. But I think one of the most annoying parts of this was adding in Futurama, the first 10 seasons. Because I don't count the Hulu ones, got 'em. Because if you didn't know, early on, their production order was not the same order they aired in. So not only are you switching between The Simpsons and Futurama, you're now watching Season 2, Episode 5, then 7, then 6, then 9 and 11, then 10, 12, and 13, then you watch a bunch of season 4 in a random order, then you go back to season 3, then you watch American Psycho, and then it's back to The Simpsons minds you go. Then, you're switching between Teen Titans and The Simpsons, and right when you think you're done, you've already moved on to Death Note and The Simpsons, a winning combination. Then, you have to go back to Teen Titans because they had a random-ass episode they uploaded online months after the season ended. You'll also have TV shows that get interrupted by movies. So like, before you watch the final few episodes of Death Note, you have to watch Ocean's 13. You have to. I haven't even seen it, I don't know why I own it. Once The Simpsons minds dry up, it gets a lot more varied. Futurama is still there, but you can finally watch Cars 2. If a movie franchise has a long wait between releases, it gets even more unbearably long here. Like with the Evangelion Rebuild movies. Between 2.0 and 3.0, you have to watch 13 movies and 51 episodes of Futurama and Gravity Falls. And with 3.0 and 3.0 plus 1.0, yes, that is the name, there is a 9-year difference. That's 60 movies and 127 episodes of various TV shows. God damn. Hope you didn't want to understand things. It's not like you were gonna be able to anyway. I don't even think that's the worst of it. I think the single worst stretch starts when you get to Danganronpa 3. The series is split up into 2 arcs, Future Arc and Despair Arc. And just like with The Simpsons and literally any TV show, you have to alternate between episodes. But the worst thing about it is that's how it aired. You are intended to switch between every episode. This is how you're supposed to watch them. It becomes incomprehensible. And while you're trying to keep track of 2 different storylines, in between it all, you watch Suicide Squad. But when that's over, you have to watch Doctor Strange, Barbie Video Game Hero, John Wick Chapter 2, the Lego Batman movie, and Guardians, which is an obscure Russian superhero team-up movie that my dad got because he heard it was bad. We also own Morbius, so you'll have to watch that too at some point. The last major section I'll talk about comes right at the end, because you have to watch Frieren intercut with Uma Musume, and also Five Nights at Freddy's. Now you may be thinking, Uma Musume? The Horse Girl anime? That doesn't have an official English release. Wait a minute. You're right! It doesn't! I bought this off of eBay. It's an unlicensed DVD collection from Malaysia. The quality is abhorrent, but if you watch it from far away enough, it looks normal. Plus, it has the entire series, including OVAs and the movie, which I could not find on streaming. And from what I can tell, it has the official English translation that Crunchyroll uses. So this is how I choose to consume my media. And that was the worst movie marathon possible. I could go even further and add in more of my parents' collection, but then I'd have to watch Friends. Ugh. I'll link a copy of my spreadsheet in the description in case you want to check out how bad it is. And if you want to make one yourself, what's wrong with you? But if you do, I'd love to hear what cursed marathons your collection makes. In the comments section below, like and subscribe. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go watch the entirety of The Simpsons in the most inconvenient way possible.
See the city skyline glow with a deep electric haze. Even all the newest tech won't solve my